much for having me back. So I came as a poet a couple years ago. So I am a 52-year-old Devi novelist, and so I do three things. Oh, thank you. So I do three things before I read, and so I'll do the three things and then tell you a little bit about my book. The first thing is, I took your picture because I don't have any expectation of anyone showing up at these things besides my husband. Smile, everyone! See, cheese. Excellent. Okay. And the next thing I would like to do is I'm also a bit of a workshop junkie, so anybody I've ever been in class with, please stand up so I can thank you publicly. Thank you for your love and support. I would not be standing here without you. And the last thing I'm going to do is I am a poet first, and when I was in graduate school, I had the great pleasure and honor of working with Lucille Clifton, and she was a great friend to me as well as a great teacher, and so I always read her work before I read my own, and I thought I would read a poem of hers. Won't you celebrate with me what I have shaped into a kind of life? I had no model, born in Babylon, both non-white and woman. What did I see to be except myself? I made it up here on this bridge between starshine and clay, my one hand holding tight my other hand. Come celebrate with me that every day something has tried to kill me and has failed. So I want to tell you a little bit about my debut novel. It's called The Atlas of Reds and Blues. And it is a novel about cultural racism and misogyny. And it is about a woman of color who was born and raised in the South and returns to the South with her family and is shot one day in her driveway. And it is a life story that takes place in one morning. And I'm going to read to you a part that I think is fitting for the theme today. So just bear with me 1 second while I get to that page. What happened? There it is. Perhaps it is the spectacle of Mother Nature, the special science field trip in the 11th grade, on the very day her sister misses school because of food poisoning. Someone had laced the brownies with X-Lax at the neighborhood picnic the afternoon before. A moment of unparalleled beauty. Their physics teacher consults the newspaper, puts 60 of his students on the yellow school bus, finds his driver's cap. After lunch on a given Monday, they are driven for an hour to a particular field of tall grass just outside Greensboro. Like a master magician, he pulls out 60 special Mylar glasses from a black canvas bag. His students use the special devices to track the moon as it crosses over the sun, the last lunar eclipse in the late 20th century. Even without the glasses, she knows something is happening. As the sky darkens, the birds fall quiet, and the air takes on a strange stillness, a second midnight. It is as if each of the clocks in the world folds hands together. Namaste. The divine light in me sees the divine light in you. Several minutes later, as light returns, the birds make a furious noise, heralding the day for a second time. Then a whole swarm of them abandon their trees by the edges of the field and fly away. She is 16 and almost believes she will never again see anything quite so beautiful. And then I'm going to read one more spot. She closes her eyes and a kaleidoscope appears, the blue of the sky giving way to the red pulse of pain near her stomach. She opens her eyes, and the sky is a clean slate now. The little wisps of cloud are all but gone. The sky is the color of her alma mater. She thinks of the bumper sticker she put on her first car when she was exactly half the age she is today. If God isn't a Tar Heel, then why is the sky Carolina blue? The pain is less when she doesn't give in to the light show, but the light show is hard to ignore. Every time she opens or closes her eyes, the blues and blood reds are reinvented. She is witnessing the continents shifting, the tectonic plates of years shifting and crashing into each other. She spies the steeple of the neighbor's pine tree at the bottom corner of her line of sight. The owl is no longer hooting, and the neighbor with a lawnmower starts his engine. The shadow of the policeman crosses her face, and she closes her eyes, shutting them tightly as if she had never opened them.